are now tuned in to episode 69 of The Dip. I go by the name of Ski, a.k.a. Filipino Grigio, a.k.a. Mr. Cozy Wear. Here with both of my co-hosts and 2/3 of the podcast. I got my man Sport playing off fields and off courts, a.k.a. Hefe Horn. Chapo with the cheeks down at the behind, Chapo to the back end. Also got my man Hef Hefner, a.k.a. Canary Hev, a.k.a. Humbly Hev, a.k.a. Mr. Hev, a.k.a. the 41-year-old phenom Hev Nowitzki, a.k.a. Alki Balboa.
Yeah. No, I don't drink like that no more. We got to change that up.
You got a tequila in your cup right now.
Because you poured it.
Yeah, I definitely only drink here now.
Okay.
Heavily.
Solid.
You said heavily?
I wasn't going to drink.
Listen. Y'all going to talk in the mic this time. This pod, y'all going to talk in the mic.
Hello.
Because I sound way more aggressive than I need to on the mic when y'all don't talk in the mic.
That's because you holding the mic.
Yeah, why I can't hold my mic?
You holding the mic. Pause.
Anyway. How we feeling? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Trying to get together.
I had people ask me, like, what's going on with y'all?
Yeah.
Quit.
Yeah. But y'all not seeing eye to eye. We gotta be beefing.
Yeah.
Can't just be busy.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all don't seem like y'all in the mood to pod right now because we watching the game right now. I mean, if y'all want to go through something, I'll change my shoes.
No.
Okay.
I'm in the mood.
Let me take my skippies off. You know how that go. You know how that go. Let me take my skippies off.
Come on, you're skipping.
No, I'm definitely in the mood. It's been a minute.
For sure. We need energy. You know what I'm saying? What's up? How we feeling?
Go ahead, shoot.
How we feeling? What we doing? How we feeling?
I thought you was going to go first.
No, go first for what?
Now, I'm feeling good right now. I was a little tired, a little sick, but I'm here.
It's a rainy day as we record.
It is. That rain shit was in the way.
I'm blessed, man.
I already can't see.
We did pick a horrible day to record. I'm not.
Listen, I was thinking the same thing on my way here. I'm like, I already can't see at night.
Yeah.
And then it was raining like a mother.
You got astigmatism?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I told somebody, I was driving the other night, and I told somebody, like, driving at night with astigmatism should be in the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Because I'm serious. I drive with astigmatism. My shit is bad.
I got glasses and my shit still fucked up.
My shit, I don't know what it is. I just can't see shit.
Like, headlights look like Christmas lights to me.
Yeah.
Like they like the line of Christmas lights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The crazy thing about that shit is like you thought everybody saw like that. I thought everybody saw like that.
I did too.
Until somebody told me like, yo, if you look like that, like it don't look right.
Bro, that shit. For some reason I can't see the lines and shit on the ground. Like the white lines.
Yeah.
When I'm driving.
But now they got them little things, the little reflector things that be in the ground.
Not everybody got them.
Yeah. But that's what be helping me, like the little reflector, like chips in the ground and stuff like that. They help me.
Coming up here, I swear I was in the right lane. I'm looking and shit. By the time I seen the line, it's in the middle of the car and shit. Yeah. So I was like in between. If I would have got pulled over, they probably thought I was drinking.
Yeah. If y'all follow the pod page, you would have seen that Sport that put up a story. No, Sport. Somebody put up a story. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm just gonna say it was you. Yeah. Somebody put up a story about the black movie. How many black movies that Sport saw?
Oh yeah.
There was an over and under. Over 25, under 25. The odds.
It was a lot of good newer movies on there that I did see. So
I thought for sure it was under.
No, it was definitely over 25.
He surprised me.
Yeah, mine was
newer
over
movies.
25. They was like Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball is not a new movie.
I mean, comparably, I was old enough to watch it.
Love and Basketball is like 20 years old.
Yeah, but it came out.
Think about it.
No, but I'm saying, it came out around the time where I was old enough to watch it. Like
okay,
Love Don't Cost a Thing with Nick Cannon and Christina Milian.
That better not have been up there.
No, that definitely was on the list.
It was?
Like, it was a lot of movies on there that I'm like, I was old enough to see that.
Yo, you seen
Think Like a Man.
You seen that girl on the IRT? That
I seen it.
For real?
On the IRT.
You like the second person I know that's seen that. It looked like it's trash.
It is. It ain't good.
What is it?
Another girl from the
IRT
or PORT, some shit.
IRT. Yeah. I looked it up. I was like, what the fuck is this?
What is it? Like, it was like on HBO.
Yeah, it was on the list.
Oh, no, I never seen that shit.
Never seen that. I had like 3 people who were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I
ain't never see that.
Surprisingly.
No, but I'm saying it wasn't like, if everything on the list was from the 90s, I wouldn't have seen it, but it was a lot of like 98.
Oh, you mean like, okay, I see.
Yeah, it was a lot of like 98, early 2000 movies.
Oh, yeah, millennium movies. Like, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Like Love and Basketball. Who ain't seen Love and Basketball? Like, that's of my age.
And it was that shit come on every fucking month.
Yeah.
On BET.
Twice on Sunday.
Or Baby Boy was on there. Baby Boy was on there. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't. They not old
Oh,
movies.
we gotta find another joint.
Yeah.
A lot of people was questioning your numbers though.
It's cool.
I ain't believe it. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Was it 34?
It was 34. Yeah.
34. Okay.
But how many was it? It was like
50.
Yeah, 34 a good number. That was a good number.
For you, that was surprising.
Yeah. Not for come on.
No, for real.
I told you I had a good run where I watched all of them over. Like I seen them as adults. Like
You just didn't see him as kids.
yeah, like Poetic Justice. I seen it as an adult. Dear President as an adult. Like, come on.
You never seen Color Purple?
I never wanted to see Color Purple. I seen Color Purple on, but I'm not watching it. First of all, I don't watch no slave movies because I don't identify with that shit.
It's not really a
Slave movie.
It's poor black people, ain't it?
They country black people. They own land.
Yeah, they bought they.
Harpo was damn near rich. He owned that land.
Cool. I don't like to see no black people struggle. Like, what's
Color
the other
Purple
one?
was like a cult classic.
12 Years a Slave or something like that.
Yeah.
Ain't watching that.
Ain't watch that?
I don't watch no slave movies. That shit don't identify with me. I'm thriving.
That shit just make you.
You ever
mad.
see Glory?
Yeah. No.
You never seen Glory?
No, I'm not. I don't watch that shit. I remember when it came out, but I told myself.
We're not gonna make this pod about this.
Yeah, but no, I really told myself a couple years, like not
the shit out of this.
Am I
taking it?
in my teenage years. I told myself like I think I seen that at school, but I don't watch that shit no more.
They put that shit on in school. That was on school.
Anyway,
My friend Malcolm, my friend Martin, or something like that.
oh, you know Malcolm X got they got a opera version of Malcolm X.
What?
Opera version of the movie Malcolm X.
The Spike Lee movie.
Yeah.
I wonder how that goes. Get your head out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my shit though. I watched that every time I go on too.
Anyway, congratulations, Hev, on your in-season tournament. Yeah,
Shout out to the
first
Lakers.
ever in-season
First ever
tournament.
to do it, man.
Everybody sent that shit to me. I just don't acknowledge it. Like I'm not arguing it or nothing. It just doesn't make. I don't acknowledge.
It's cute. It's a cute award.
Listen, we was first to ever do it.
Yeah.
Gotta remember the.
They had to have the Lakers win that. It had to be the Lakers or the Celtics. It just had to be.
You think so?
To give it some validity.
I mean, it just.
I don't think LeBron should got the MVP though.
Didn't AD have like 30 points?
Who?
AD, didn't he have like 30 something points?
AD was hooping.
He had like 40, I think, and 20 rebounds.
And what Brian have? Under 25?
22, 24.
It was under 25 because my ticket didn't hit.
Yeah, it was like 22 or 24.
Yeah,
I was surprised at that. I think he was surprised too. AD.
It's all
Shout out to
narrative.
Lakers.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's a good idea though. That in-season
Yeah, I
tournament.
like that.
Yeah, I like it.
That shit felt
They
like
need to tweak it a
playoffs.
little bit though because the Sixers played Indiana back to back.
Oh yeah.
And Monday they beat them, but it wasn't for the tournament. But Tuesday they played them and lost them, and then that gave them a loss.
Oh shit.
And then I don't like that it's in. Like I get why it's in Vegas, but it definitely was just a home game for the Lakers.
Lakers.
I know
Yeah.
it talks about points too. So if you
I was about
lose
to say
and
that.
you have the points, say you up like a point, but you lose by 10 in the game, does it still?
Yeah, it's kind of like soccer standing. So the tiebreakers decided in how many points you score.
Okay.
Kind of like how we do in the fantasy.
Fantasy,
standing.
right, yeah.
So it's tied. Like so you can lose and because I think it's an even number of games. So you could be those teams that made it in like the wild card spots. It was like a matter of how many points. I think the Celtics had to beat somebody by like 30 points when they was blowing them out just to get in. Because I remember the Pistons coach was like,
Why are you doing this?
yeah, why you running up the score?
That was
And they was
Chicago.
like, we need it. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
yeah.
He was like, yeah. He was saying that they was running up the score. It was like, well, we need it. And then they got on Embiid for shooting a three at the end of a game. And it was like, no, it's a point system. So it kind of is an adjustment to it.
I liked it. It was fun.
It was good, but I think it's something they should move around, like kind of how the NFL adopted with the draft. Like how it was in Philly, then it was Cleveland and Kansas City. I think it's something they should
shit
move
should be
around
somewhere else.
because it got like an all-star weekend feel. They trying to get to it. So if you do that, then you should move it around to different cities. Yeah, so I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna get better as it go on.
It did. I mean, because this the downtime for the NBA. Because NFL still going. It's like it's hard to get people will watch the worst game on a Thursday night
Well, it's
than
how
watch
they-
an NBA game.
It's how they maintain to be competitive too.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they got tired of seeing the NFL make all this money during the wintertime, and they wind up spending all this money for games, and it's just like nobody's watching it on TV. So it allows them to be competitive and get some of this NFL money, this winter money.
Yeah, so I mean, they pulled out all the stops. Like it was very important to them. Like they
need
did like
to-
a red carpet thing and all that.
They need to tweak the courts though.
I was about to say them courts was like giving me like
Yeah, the courts were
I think the
epilepsy shit.
trophy and the box, like the That was cool. I think even the line going across from box to box was cool. I just don't like the flat, like all like color.
The color, yeah.
Yeah, that full in color. But all the other stuff and the trophy in the middle, and then like one running from one box to the other box, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that flat red, that flat purple.
They actually, one of the games, they made the Lakers change their, or they had to change their jerseys for the next game, or else they would get fined because it was they
couldn't
thought
see
it was
what they was wearing or something like
they
that.
had the black jerseys on, so it like
It blended with
camouflage with the court.
Which I think those jerseys make more sense. I mean, it gives like validity to the jerseys they do. So like when you do the end season tournament, they should wear them city jerseys because the city jerseys was getting to the point where you like, all right, how many city jerseys you gonna have?
Come out with
now they should like state them like, oh, this the end season tournament jerseys. So you should only wear them in the end season tournament.
Right.
So I think that makes sense that you have different ones every year and stuff like that.
That'd be dope.
It was cool. Like,
Big Lakers, and we went.
I don't like the. I hope they made them do the champagne thing and all that because like.
That was the emptiest champagne locker room I ever seen.
But they
like,
made them.
boys
They
don't
had
know about this.
They had to make them do that, man. They had to make them do that.
My fault. Whoa. Pause. But he definitely hit him with the y'all know. Let me see, what y'all know about this. All right, bro.
It was that the red carpet. It was a lot of things that felt like they was forced.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like the All-Star Game halftime show, kind of.
Yeah,
just like really, I don't know, out of place. But it's the first year they did it. They'll tweak it next year and the years to come.
But you got competitive basketball. Like those games were competitive.
Real life playoff games.
And I do like the idea of the points because I don't like when people just run out the clock or they don't play their best basketball for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
So it just allows people to play 4 quarters and be competitive basketball.
I think if you ask me, my tweak would be I think the whole month of November should be it. Like you shouldn't play another game. Yeah, like you should start October, play a few games, jump into the tournament, and then go back to the regular season afterwards. Because like you caught people like how you playing a back to back on those games. Like one game matter way more than the other one.
Yeah.
So it's like
and then none of their stats for the tournament mattered to the regular season.
Yeah, then it was this big layoff. Like you had like this week it was only 2 games, and then the rest of the week it was no basketball games.
I don't know if y'all noticed it affected fantasy too. Fantasy basketball.
Yeah. Fantasy basketball ended like Friday. Yeah, I lost.
I know.
By like 5 points because I only had like 2 players playing, but it's cool.
You lost to them?
Yeah.
What's this record? 5-1?
Yeah.
You got 1 loss. Who you losing?
Anyway.
Let's go.
Anyway, y'all seen whatever. You having a great fantasy year. Congratulations.
It's my year. I'm winning something. Going home with something.
Y'all seen the Shiesty ban. No more Shiesties in the city.
Finally.
A Shiesty-less city.
Yeah, I just took my son's. We was down at the ice skating ring, and he had like one of those, not like a shiesty, but it's like wool at the bottom, and then it's like thin to go over your face. Yeah, all right, boy, pull that down. I was like, I don't know what type time they on.
Like 250? 250.
Yeah, I was like, yo, pull that down. I don't know what type time they on. But like every law, I don't know how well it's gonna be enforced.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
the people that wearing the Shiesties not worried about that 250 fine though.
But how do you find somebody in person? Like,
it's a young boy.
You hand him a citation?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a young boy at the gig, at the job that came in with his joint on the day.
Yeah, like.
Yes, he said, fuck the fine, I get money.
That's what's up.
They should have been banded, though. Because it go hand in hand with crime.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to be wearing it. I mean, they could talk about the cold, but these young boys is wearing it in the summertime.
In the summertime, that was a crazy shit.
Yeah.
The same young boy I'm talking about at the job, we had a cookout. He was at the cookout for like an hour. No shiesty on. For some reason, and it's hot as shit at the cookout. Everybody sweating. For some reason, he goes to the car and put his shiesty on.
He felt
it just sit at
anxiety kicked in. He needed a shiesty.
I was like, what you doing, my man? Like, that shit was weird as shit.
All the ops.
What ops?
The ops was looking for him.
It was your coworkers.
No, but I think it's just like anxiety, like how it be, like how kids used to walk. Remember kids used to be wearing like this?
It make you feel
it make you feel like you blind or something like that, yeah.
Okay. It could be. That's what's up, though.
How you feel about like working with young people and old people? I hate that shit. Like,
listen,
like having coworkers and shit. Like I got coworkers that's young and then I got coworkers that's old as shit. And they be calling me, we on a first name basis, but like anywhere else I be calling them like Miss and Mr.
I still call them Mrs., Miss and Mr. Not Mister. I don't call none of them niggas Mister. I would never.
Fuck them.
Like the old heads?
Yeah, I don't fuck with the old heads.
I don't call, but the ladies I call them like Miss.
Yeah.
Such and
Well,
such.
yeah, that's different. Yeah.
You know that's a black thing now.
What?
Like white people don't call each other that.
What?
Like
Mister?
Mr. and Mrs. A lot of them, like most of them, majority
Hey,
of them, just Karen. You be old as shit and they call you by your first name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to that.
Like kids will call, like, you know, at the certain age, Mr. and Mrs. and all that. Like outside of the work, like a workplace and all that. Like a lot of white people just call each other by their name.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Living in the suburbs, I found that there's a lack of manners, I would say.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just different. People just.
Nah, it's a lack of manners. Because compared to what you would think the city would be, I guess, what people would think the city is, people hold the door for you, people, you know.
Well, it's entitlement.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
How entitled are you in a place full of people that's all entitled? Feel entitled. You know what I mean? So
I think it's that, and I think there's a certain amount of mutual respect and fear. Because
What, in the city?
yeah, because people go through shit, like, and people will stand on business, as I mean, in the city, as opposed to the suburbs, where it's like they don't really understand that, you know, people will do something to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for the wrong shit, it could be the slightest shit. People will do something to you. You can get hurt out here.
yeah, that is true.
So I think it's just, you know,
The line of respect you give to a person just because you don't want no problems.
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do that because I know it's gonna lead to something.
Right.
And they shouldn't do that to me either because it's gonna lead to something.
Right.
So,
You don't want no problems, big fella.
we want zero problems, big fella. Did y'all see Ricky Williams got married and he opted
Bruh.
to take his wife's name to create balance in the relationship?
Relationship balance, he said. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I was thinking, like, before this came out, I was like thinking about, like, it'd be a lot of people giving their kids like they dad last name and they dads don't be shit.
I mean, that's true, but
Like, that's a whole different, that's different than like marriage, but like if your dad not gonna be around, why the fuck you got his last name? And he definitely ain't gonna have nothing leave you.
I got my mom's last name. But it was crazy because when I was born, I had a whole different name. All the way up to I was like 28, my birth certificate said a different name.
28, you shouldn't have changed
well,
that
not
shit.
28. I'm probably like 25.
Oh, all right.
I changed it myself.
You think people should change their last name if their dad's not, like, I could see at the moment of the birth, because who you with or who your father is might not turn out to be who you thought they were, and they wind up being something else. Like, you think people should like change their name after like a certain amount of time? Like, if he left to get them cigarettes when you was 5 and he never came back, you think you should probably change your name when you like 30 something, or you're 18, like when you 18?
If you feel it's significant, you should.
See, everything else said my last name, but as a matter of fact, it was my social security card.
Okay.
So I had to change it because of the job. Every other job I had was cool with it saying, for some reason it was cool. When I started working construction, they was like, whoa, this don't match your name. So they wanted me to change it. That's the only reason
Make
why
sure
I
you
changed
wasn't illegal.
it. Yeah, some shit like that. But yeah,
No, but I'm cool with people changing their shit. Like, I got my little cousin, like, in my family, like, they all got one last name, and that's not her last name because she got her dad last name because daughter, like, so she got a different last name, and she got like the name tattooed and all that, like, and that's not her name at all, like, and it's just like that significant to her. But she got her dad last name because her mom that's my cousin, but you know. But
Would y'all back to the question, would y'all take a woman's last name?
for what?
What's her name?
No.
What's her name? What's her last name?
It's my name. It's my last name.
your last name is your legacy.
But you already named after a woman. Your last name's already a woman's last name.
Well, that's him and his kid.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying he's named at the like his mom, but his mom father.
Named after
Yeah. So it's a line of legacy.
But it's still not along the lines of a conventional legacy of taking the father's last name.
You're right. But
Would you take it? Would you take your?
No.
Hell no, he won't.
No, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Posing the question.
He doing it for,
No,
purposes.
I just say,
Just podding.
I think it is a line to it, but like if you got a deadbeat dad, like, or a dad that's not present and nothing like that, like, feel comfortable. like changing your name.
But then it get weird when you have kids by different people. You know what I'm saying? So your first kid is such and such. Then you have a kid by somebody else.
That's when it's women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That shit get weird.
But that's why people make it so significant to have sons, because sons carry your legacies. Women don't. Like, if you got all daughters, your name die with you.
True.
Like, nobody going, like, your son, they kid's last name would be Saunders. But your daughter kid's last name would be whoever she married. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it's so significant to have a boy, because your name ends with that. So
that is true.
So that's why people say that. But that's why some people hyphenate the name. That's why the hyphenation is so important to people.
Yeah.
But
my daughter better hyphenate it.
I don't think it all the time. I don't think all the time it has to. It got to be like your dad, but long as your family, like I ain't got the best dad, but
your family,
my family that carry my name is significant to me.
If you got married, how would you feel about the hyphenation?
I've been there, done that.
You got a name hyphenated? Really? How would you
Same
feel?
reason she says.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't even use their last name. They marry last name. A lot of people just use their regular name. Like, they might use it in terms of like talking to people, but when they do their business documents, all of it say they real last name. Yeah, like whatever their first last name is. But I mean, I wouldn't want it to be hyphenated. Like,
you wanted to just say your name?
Yeah. If I jumped out the window to marry you, then you should jump out the window and take my last name.
I didn't mind.
My thing is, all that stuff be like little signs of like, this not gonna work.
You think so?
Yeah, it's all like I'm trying to hold on to like if we going all in, we gonna jump in 12 feet or whatever. Like, let's go all the way in. And I think that's along the lines of things that like not going all the way in.
One foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
I know one thing.
Just in case.
Yeah, that just in case shit is always the setup to like why it's not gonna last.
That motherfucker was quick to change that shit when we do first. Like this, you hear me?
That's what
on every platform.
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, every platform.
All DSP.
Streaming platforms.
She got rid of that shit quick. I'm talking about like next day type shit.
So wait up, your wife had your last name or the other last name? Which last name did she have?
She had a hyphen.
Oh,
last name.
No, but I'm saying,
was you? So did it matter?
Last name or your other last name?
Hold on. So did it matter what position?
About this.
Oh, all right.
Did it matter what? You stupid.
I'm just
you stupid because I wasn't even thinking about that.
That's what I was thinking.
I wasn't even thinking about that. So
I was full.
Did the position of the last name matter? Like if it was first or last?
Mine should be last. Yeah. Your married name should be last.
So yeah, okay. So this should be like the
purposely
the
last.
fin,
yeah.
like
exactly.
No, but that's like
point.
That's like what's the name? They related, and I can't tell how they related. Like I can't put it together.
Who?
Shy Gildress Alexander, and then the other one Nicole Alexander something. So one
Alexander.
The Alexander, I know that, but like I can't like tell like who cousin is who. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they related, because
Just depends on who the Alexander is.
I know that, but I'm saying like usually you could tell. All right, well his uncle had a baby by his mom or something like that. I can't tell who they common relative. I know it's an Alexander, but like one got the Alexander first and the other one got the Alexander last.
Got you. Yeah.
Like somebody had to marry somebody. Yeah. Cause like they not related by his mom and his dad. It's either his mom or his dad or whatever.
Speaking of mothers and fathers, y'all saw Jasmine Brown stand up?
Jasmine Brown.
Oh, Jazz. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton's baby mom, yeah. Third baby mom.
Third baby mom, sixth.
Did you hear it?
Child, right?
I'm the third one, and this is my sixth child. Someone said, ooh. Right, couldn't have been me. All right, till the rich put that pressure on you. I could never be with nobody. Okay. Until $100 million put the pressure on you, you don't know what the you'll be. Talking about what you'll never be. You ain't never had. Oh, you better than me. I am. It's so funny because he was clapping back at a couple of people. He was clapping back.
All right, that's enough of that. Basically, what she was saying was a lot of people criticizing her about being the third installment of Cam's legacy, and people can't talk because they never had $100 million motherfucker put the pressure on her.
It wasn't no pressure. It wasn't no pressure.
She seen that check.
The biggest myth is that when women say money don't matter, that's the biggest lie in the world. Nick Cannon got like 10 baby moms. What you think he got 10 baby moms for? Because it's money.
They got that bread.
Yeah, ain't no way in the world you could do that without money. So money is the main factor. So,
Thanks.
I mean, I think it's poor people commenting saying, "Oh, how you the third baby mom or whatever like that." But it's broke people who the third baby mom. Like that just happened in life.
She hit the ballpark.
But I don't think it was, he put the pressure on me. No, you met a motherfucker that's got some millions of dollars. That's an investment to have that child.
That nigga still $100 million man?
Probably with investments and stuff like that, endorsements and stuff like that. He signed a wealthy contract.
Yeah. Got the podcast going on. He got some stuff going on. My thing is this: how much pressure could he honestly be applying to you if you have to do stand up while you like 9 months pregnant?
The belly full out.
Belly poking out the jersey dress. Jersey dress is nasty work.
I think the stand up is just her way. Like at this point, it's just like that's what you are. That's what you were before him. So it's like, why stop being that just because you got a baby?
Well, she got her whole own TV show on BT Plus.
That makes sense.
On what?
Tubi.
Oh, all right. Premium Tubi.
Premium Tubi.
Yeah.
To be premium.
You see the joke where it said, if I send you Tubi, that mean you act different. It said if I send you the Tubi fucking logo, that mean you acting different. You acting up or something like that.
Not to go off course, but niggas be hating on them Tubi. Them Tubi movies be having me, bro.
No.
My days off, I'm in there.
Tubi's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad.
They actually have good movies on Tubi. It's just when you search through the bottom of the barrel of bullshit that they have, then you're gonna find some bullshit. Like I was watching
Exactly.
my sister put me on this show. Hoochie Daddies.
I ain't see Hoochie Daddies. I seen it, but I ain't put it on yet.
Oh my God.
It's on Tubi?
It's on
Yes.
Tubi, yeah.
Hoochie Daddies was shot on an iPhone.
Y'all shout out watching.
Listen. Hoochie Daddies was shot on an iPhone, bro. Like it legitimately shot on an iPhone with no boom mic.
Yeah.
It's just straight up
snow on the
iPhone
bluff.
audio.
Snow on the bluff.
That's how a lot of them is.
And it's a competition with studs.
Yeah.
A house full of studs. It's kind of like Bad Girls Club with
And
studs.
all they do is fight, right?
I ain't see it, but I seen the little preview of it.
I got to like the second episode and they was about to mix over stealing the TikTok dance. It was two Jones about to mix because she stole her TikTok move.
What?
They had a competition where they had to do TikTok dances.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
Bro, they got air
I would watch
mattresses.
shit like
It's
that,
so low budget. They got air mattresses in closets and shit, bro. Like this shit is the funniest shit I ever seen.
That's how it be, though. You be watching that shit just geeking. Tubi, yo, go ahead. Turn Tubi on one day while you at work.
No.
It's free.
No.
And the thing about it is they strippers.
Oh, the
Stud
Hoochie Daddies?
strippers.
Stud strippers, right? So but they be
wild.
putting
Handsome
the,
young men.
Yeah, but they be putting the like the tape over the nipples and then wearing like they be going shirtless, like wearing like bubble vests and shit, like puffer vests with no shirt underneath with the tape over the nipples. Bro.
Yo, that was a wild time. It was like a summer where studs was just wearing no
Wearing that
shirts
shit
with their
out.
titties out.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That was a wild summer.
They said, fuck it.
That's prominent down south though, apparently. That's like their thing.
Well, wearing their shirt?
Like Atlanta.
Shirtless?
Yeah.
Just wear the titties out.
yes. With
I'm
the
a
tape
look.
over the nipples.
I'm a look.
I'm cool.
Like, damn, that nigga got some nice ass titties.
I keep asking the same question. Why all studs tough? Like,
They got it.
Why they-
It's an overcompensation.
yeah, but like, why you gotta be a gangster? Ain't no cool, ain't no nerd studs. Like no gamer studs.
You know I'm not gonna punch on you. Like you still a woman
It's like
at
a
the end of the
stud
day. I'm not gonna
handbook,
punch
like,
on
you
you.
gotta be this way to be a stud.
Why they all cut their hair?
Baby, because I'm a stud.
No, they got dreads now. Like,
They got
all
dreads,
of them I seen had dreads.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Shake your leg.
But Cam, they can't judge her for doing that. Anybody else in that position would have that child by Cam, his third. Like, you run into an NFL player. You know what always trouble me is like when you dating, when you like you got the NFL player that's just not good enough. Like he like the $60,000 guy that's struggling and moving from city to city, trying to make it.
52nd on the roster.
Yeah, like that's the real people that's dedicated. The other ones, like, you know, he running into some couple millions and all that. Like you don't know if you really love that man. You love the money.
That's like Joe Smith wife.
Yeah, wild. She was just on something else too, wasn't she?
She was supposed to be in that fan bus joint, fucking that little.
Yeah, she was in there. That's what I saw that. She was in the fan bus with man.
Little Elliot.
Yeah.
She said she was banging Tupac.
I told somebody, I was like, yo, that's all hype. He don't be. I was like, he don't be really fucking them girls. They was like, shit. They was like, yeah, I seen something. They said I seen him running down on something. Did you see what's the name? Adam 22. He is out of pocket. Yo, he out of pocket.
Oh my God. Let's just mark it now. 33, 50, 52. Just put the timestamp on it.
He is out of pocket.
Oh my God.
He's gay.
The one Joe, he took his wife's head and stuffed it. Like, come on. Like,
I seen the one joint that bull pulled his meat out. He like, wow. Wow.
Does it fit?
Yeah, he was like crazy. Like,
that's a wild joint. I know they trying to like up it for the TV show and all that, but still, like, damn.
Then that's
like, I get that, but still,
it's like you pimping out your wife though. Like,
exactly. Like all for what's the name? All for
clout
ratings and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, how you even rock when you got somebody else knocking your shorty down on the other end? Like,
and tearing it up.
Yeah, I went on Reddit. I saw the joint. He was ripping shorty. He was ripping wife. He ain't hold back at all.
Yeah, oh, and dropped in her.
Wild chilling. People didn't even know who they was until that videos popped out. Exactly.
Y'all seen Ryan Shazer?
Yeah, that's wild.
Still as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he do exactly? Explain it to me.
So Ryan Shazier, his wife wound up finding text messages of him, and
he's walking now, right?
Yeah, he's walking now.
That's after she rolled.
He fucking now too, apparently. But anyway, yeah. So she found text messages between him and somebody else, and he was sending like books on blowjob 101 and anal sex and yeah. So his wife found it. She put the text messages up.
She put all that shit on Instagram.
Everything up.
Seen it, but I wasn't reading it.
Yo, if you gonna, I'm gonna say this. What camera I'm on? if you gonna stay down for somebody, do it from the kindness of your heart, because people gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Like, I think that happened a lot of time where people beat cancer, all types of shit, and people still be cheating and all that.
I ain't gonna lie. This past month, I've been like, yo, men ain't shit. Like, I've been agreeing with him. I've been agreeing with him. Like, like I can't even defend this.
Yeah,
you gotta really be a piece of shit to do that after somebody like was.
Can't even defend this. Like, this past month has been bad for us as a gender.
That's some wild shit, man.
That is wild. Like, she was wiping his ass and all that.
Shout out to him.
But he don't have nothing. He can't say nothing about it. Like, you really bought that. Like,
caught me.
You was paralyzed from the waist down. Didn't walk. She was wiping your ass, and you over here sending another chick anal sex books.
He said, when I get these legs back, tell you.
Got an extra crick in my hip now.
Got them legs back for nothing. Got your legs back to
I'm
walk
back,
to
but I'm
another
better.
woman's house.
He went bright. I'm back, but I'm better.
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, just divorce him. You walk away with some change.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you like, I feel bad for people who walk away with no money with shit like that. But like, you got a clause in their contract that you're gonna be all right. Yeah, you gonna be all right. That's like Earl Thomas. His wife left and they divorced, but she met somebody that was stealing from him. She met somebody else.
1.9 million.
Stole 1.9 from him.
From him?
From him.
From his
using
accounts.
his accounts and all that, because he was at the house, like, going through his papers and stuff like that.
Wait, and she started fucking with him?
She was fucking with him.
with the dude.
And the whole time they was fucking with each other, he was stealing from Earl Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh shit. Chicks be that's one thing I'll tell you the truth. A woman is not, like, they talk about how what like men to do for pussy and stuff like that. The shit that chicks do for dick, when they really like dickmatize, they do some dumb shit. Like, he was telling her like, yo, don't trust me, man. But she, oh, you a hater, you a hater, you a hater. The whole time he done tapped this bank for an M.
Tapped his wife and then tapped his bank.
Yeah,
I'm a hater though.
I would have sued her.
Crazy.
I would have sued her and him.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like
But then what you gonna get?
Well, if you sue him?
That's the thing. What you gonna get?
You gonna?
I figured somebody just want a defamation suit.
I want restitution or whatever like that for years.
That's fine,
Just
but
give
like
me-
you're never gonna get that money.
In some form of fashion, you will. Put on a $50.
They don't have anything though. They stealing from you. You're never gonna get that money.
Bro.
The only thing you get is the satisfaction of winning the case.
Look, put them on.
That's like a lot of the
payment
defamation suits. Like, cause I figured somebody just won a defamation suit. I can't remember who it was.
plan. Well, Cardi won against what's the name?
No, it was a guy.
Tasha K or something like that.
I ain't got
It could be that too, but
Yeah.
And
she's
she be
never gonna
trolling
see
her,
that
too.
money.
She be trolling her like.
But she made her tap out though on legal fees and all that.
Who? Cardi.
Yeah. That's like the guy now talking about he gonna sue GTA for he said he was
two
gonna
of them.
sue
It's a girl now
GTA.
too, right?
Yeah, but they said they saw so
I
many
seen
lawyers.
two guys.
Oh, I seen the female saying
that's
she might have been joking.
It was the
You
Joker boy.
I
Say
seen
he
the Joker
he
boy
said
and
he
it's a
wanted
boy.
$2 million.
Oh,
And it's a boy with dreads.
But they said they run you through so many lawyers. By the time you get that money, it ain't
You're not
worth
even
it.
gonna see it,
You're
yeah.
not gonna see it. Yeah.
Oh man.
What else we got though?
Y'all saw Saucy Santana said he wouldn't win the case, huh?
I didn't watch it.
I did see that. I
seen
think a
the
lot of
clips.
people say that though. A lot of gay people say that they don't want their child to, and I don't never know if it's because they don't want them to be. I think a lot of time it's mirroring like they don't want them to deal with the scrutiny they had to deal with, being like alienated, picked on, and teased and stuff like that. Even though the world more acceptable now than it's ever been for like gay people, but I think it's that like. I think it's more that than just like, oh, I don't want my son to feel like he like men. I think it's like, oh, I don't want my son to have to deal with the
deal
shit
with
I had
the-
to go through.
Yeah.
I mean, it's acceptable for like adults, but kids growing up,
Yeah.
I think you still got them kids that's gonna pick with kids.
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from with it.
Yeah. But I think it shouldn't be a thing of like when you talk of things like that, that's like occupation. Like I want to be a doctor. I want my son to be a doctor too, just like me. That's just like a sexual orientation. That should be up to anybody. Like, you know what I mean? That's not like following your footsteps of your dad, like, or something like that. Like,
How about you just focus on these kids being kids?
That's it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't
Focus on him having a good.
We
life.
keep
you shouldn't impression something like that on a child.
Right.
In general. Yeah. Like, I don't understand the question either. Like, do you think you want your child to be gay? Like, it's just
Why would they
it's a
either?
lose-lose
Yeah.
question. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I want him to be whatever he want to be. If he see me walking around with tight pants and a Sunni and want to be gay, then that's what he want to be.
I can respect the honesty though. As opposed to like, I don't know if y'all seen. Remember the mom that was holding the baby and he had like a rainbow onesie on. Please be gay. Please
That
be
was
gay. It's like,
crazy.
why would you?
Yeah. But I think that was a lose-lose answer for him to say though. Like, they would have scrutinized him if he said, yo,
Yeah.
I want my son to be gay.
Yeah.
It's just no nice way to answer that question. That's why it's like people be what they want to be.
Yeah.
Not my kids, but y'all kids can be what they want to be. I'm playing. Am I?
Yo, somebody. So I did get asked that question. How would I feel if like one of my kids was gay?
Let's talk about it.
I know somebody who pushed their kids like they had a daughter and they she's gay and all
She a
that.
tomboy?
She a tomboy and they pushed her to be that way. They rather her be that way than to deal
The
with a
dad
man.
or the
dad.
Honestly, I was like that at first.
I think that's just men are though, because we just don't. Well,
Nah,
not
I
all men.
never-
Some
well-
men don't know how to father any other way than a masculine sense.
I get that.
That was my reason. I ain't want my daughter to take dick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I never thought of it like that. Like, I get that.
I didn't, yeah. The way we do girls and all that, like I didn't want that to happen to her. So I was like, that's why she started playing basketball. That's why I got it in the basketball.
You know, I could be wrong. I feel like I've seen this statistic though, but same sex couples, the domestic disturbances and abuse is like doubled
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
those of.
Now, he didn't say
opposite
that.
sex.
He didn't say nothing about the argument, the
wasn't
fight.
worried
He
about
just,
getting
Yeah, just don't take dick. Get your ass whooped.
What Boosie said, I don't care if you cheat on her.
Yeah, Boosie did say that. He said, "Don't beat her ass. I don't give you cheat on
I
her."
don't give you cheat on her. Just don't beat on her.
But I never felt that way. Like, since I had my daughter, I never wanted to be gay just because I don't want no man to do anything to her. Or I don't even like saying that shit. But yeah, but I never look at it that way. Like, it's a part of life. Like,
Too late now.
I done dog some people's daughters out. I pray all I could do is raise her the right way that she won't accept dognicity from somebody. Like
Dognicity. That's a word.
Like,
Gonna coin
that's
that.
all I could do is teach her like the shit that I was getting over on women. Teach her not to like fall for that shit.
But back to the question though. So if how would y'all feel if your child wound up being
Gay.
Honestly.
Obviously, I would want them to be straight, right? That is just the honest perspective of it. But if they turned out to be gay, of course I'm still gonna love them. Like this, I'm not gonna disown my kids because of what they like. My only thing, I've always said this: if my son was gay, I just want him to be like manly still. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen The Real World.
Nah, I don't like that.
I don't know if y'all ever seen The Real World. Like, I would still want him to be like, I want him to be like Karomo from The Real World. Like, Karomo was still wearing like Yankees fitteds and Timbs. And he was like,
I don't like that.
He was
that
still,
shit make my skin
why?
itch. That shit make my skin itch.
No, you still gotta be, because what you like is what you like at the end of the day. But you gotta be a top. Just don't be a bottom. That's all I ask. Like, just be a
No,
top.
that shit feel fake to me when they like. I wouldn't like. If you gonna be all you can be, like, but don't try to act like don't be trying to watch football with me and all that. No, I'm cool. Just be gay.
You
Like,
can still like sports and like what?
I get what you're saying. Like, all right, I prefer him to be that, but like, if you gonna be all that and just rock out like me, why don't you just find you a girlfriend? Like, that's how I look at it. If you gonna act like a manly man, my first thing is like, yo, son, why you like?
All right, but the two aren't. The two can be opposing though. Like, it doesn't have to be.
I'm gonna be me personally. I'm gonna be highly upset with my kid.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I ain't
I'll
gonna
be
lie.
highly disappointed.
I had to love him because I'm gonna love him regardless. But I feel like I failed at some point as a parent. Like, I missed something. Somebody was talking to my kids that I didn't know. Like, something happened. Cause I just feel like I missed something in somewhere. Like, somebody influenced. And I seen like kids at young age, like middle school age, that's like bi-curious and like, you know, dealing with same sex and stuff like that, and into that stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, something missed somewhere. Like, somebody influenced somebody or something like that. Like, I do believe it's some kids that be in it like from small, like, but somewhere sometimes it be influenced. And I'm like, if my kids go down that route, I missed something that I was supposed to correct.
You think you would feel worse if it was like in their teenage years as opposed to like their later years? Yeah,
I'll feel worse if it was like small and I like, cause some kids be into like stuff already small and they could see it in them. They try to deny it, but like, yo, my son got feminine ways. It's from a child and stuff like that. Or your daughter just always on some boy stuff. Like, you could see it early and you don't want to accept it, but you see it. My son ain't gonna tell me at no like 25 I'm gay. Like, no, I'm not accepting that. Like, cause then I just think it's trendy. Yeah, and I feel like the world's so influential on people. Like, I think it's trendy if it's done that way. Like, if it happened organically at a young age and it started to like, even like a middle school age, that's organic to me still. But if you just pop out one day and you didn't have like, you've been with women, you've been with a couple women and you decide like, oh, it ain't for me.
Let me ask this. Do you think it'll be different, both of y'all, for y'all daughter to be like,
I'm be highly upset both
ways.
Way? I'm just as upset because I want my daughter to be married. I want her to have a husband, have somebody to take care of her, and I want her to be independent. I don't want her to like.
How about you, Ski?
It's not really like an upset thing. I don't even want to say the term disappointed. It would be disappointment, but it wouldn't be disappointment in them. It would be disappointment in my envisionment, and that's selfish for me to even say that.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's still disappointment. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying my disappointment wouldn't be disappointment in them. So I wouldn't want to make it seem like it's their fault for anything. They didn't do anything wrong.
That was my fault.
I feel like my disappointment be like the same. Like, when you have, as far as like my boys, when you have boys, you envision like y'all sitting around, and eventually it'll be a time where you can relate to them, and y'all talking about like this, that, and the third. Like, I can't relate to that. So when you
that's why I said I want him to be Corona from the real world, because I still want to be able to relate to you in that way. Because at the end of the day, you're still a man. I believe in gender roles, and I believe that at the end of the day, you should still act like a man.
But when he come and he get hurt, I can't teach you how to get past this hurt because I don't know this hurt. It ain't the same.
Well,
hurt
it's
to
just
me.
love. Love is love, bro. Like, man.
I get
Yo.
Don't give me the details though.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I don't want the details in no.
By all
Like,
means.
I don't want the details from my daughter. You know, when she with a man. Like, I don't want the details in that. So why would I want the
when you
details?
get older, if your son, you be like, tell me how to. What she?
I promise you, I won't.
You won't?
But I think it's just still acceptable of just like
I will be.
it's just
I'm gonna ask like, yo, you hit? Yeah. You know what I mean,
How was that joke?
but that's
You ain't
all.
like, how was it?
No, that's weird. No,
What you mean?
if your daughter was gay.
I'm talking
no,
about
your
the
son.
sons.
I'm not asking about no teenage coochie.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I ain't talking about.
all right.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm gonna
crazy. Now
ask
when you
though.
say that.
Yeah. Now you
I'm
said
gonna
out
ask
loud though.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, when you said
Sicko.
out loud. When you said out
say it
loud
like that. The way you said it like that, it's just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you liked it, it was good. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, you would.
It's different though. Yeah,
You look forward to stuff like that. When if they was to come back, I can't relate to
Was
that.
it all that?
At the end of the day, I will still love you.
You talking about she looked like she got a good shot. Doesn't
I
she?
wouldn't say no shit like that.
She looked like she her mama had a good shot. Her mama coochie was good. Your uncle said her mom coochie was good.
Yo, but at the end of the day, we all still say we would still love them the same.
Yeah, I would love. You don't have no choice. Like I'm
gotta
really.
love
I've been into sports, and I like my kids. My son's not into sports like that. They just starting to get into sports, but I never forced it on them. I didn't want to make them play organized basketball just because I wanted to play basketball. I wanted them to want to play basketball. Now they want to play it, so now we playing it. But like I never wanted to force what I want on my kids, and I think a lot of times we try to force our kids to be our sequel when they really a whole different person. That was my biggest thing. I never liked to live in my dad's shadow. Like they used to always come. Like my nickname that I got, I come from my dad, and I never liked it. Like Trub. Oh, my dad was trouble. They called me Little Trub, and it was like, oh, you nothing like your dad. You ain't nothing like your dad. Your dad used to just beat people up. Your dad used to do this. Your dad used to. I don't want to be like that. My dad don't want me to be like that, and I just never wanted to cast that shadow for my kids. But if my kids gay, you know, something went wrong.
all right.
Some wood at it.
Anyway, this is episode 69 of the Dip. Glad to be back. Glad to be pod with y'all. Glad y'all listened to us. Shout out to all the women with crystals and sage and Palo Santo at the on their nightstand and dream catchers over the bed. Shout out to
Shout out to the women with medicine in their medicine cabinet, because I know that coochie good. Shout out to y'all. Who you got the shout out have?
I don't know, man.
we out.
It's the Dip.
Oh yeah,
It's been a while, but
it has been a while.
You
It ain't
remember
been
that
that long.
shit?
as long as we in progress, you're not feeling, man. It's the Dip.
We out.
Yeah.